Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Hangout. I am really excited because we have a lot of great content in store for you. So if you are watching this and you're wondering, okay, am I in the right place? Well, if you're here for the full-time income formula, how to go and earn a full-time income in a home-based business all online, then you are in the right place. You're in the place to be tonight. I'm really excited because I have an amazing special guest that's going to be hopping on here a little bit later, sharing his story of how he's been able to, in just a little over a month, been able to have a lot of success inside of his business and become a top producer in his company. But I know a lot of people have been promoting this, getting the word out about this, and so if I was not the one that invited you on here tonight, I want to just share real briefly who I am, my background, and my story. So what I'm going to do is I have some slides prepared because we're really going to dig in and give you guys some really great content so you can get results inside of your home-based business. So let me go ahead and pull up my slides, and then let me know in the chat if you can hear me and if you can see my screen. Okay, so it looks like we're still in standby. So let me see why it's not coming up. Okay, it looks like on the Hangout page the feed is not coming through. So hold on one second.
All right, I think I'm here.
Okay. So we're live. It's just on the actual Hangout page. Our feed is not coming through.
My feed's not coming through.
It's still showing starting soon. So I'm just trying to see what
Oh, okay, I can see it.
what
Okay.
the problem is. Okay. Oh, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post the link to the video in the chat in that Hangout page. For some reason, the video is not showing on the like embedded in the page. So
Okay.
Looks like there's about 20 people on there now, so I'm just going to put in the comment section for them to go to YouTube and watch it.
Okay.
Okay, so they should be able to see it now. Hey, everybody, we've been having some technical difficulties here. Looks like the video is not playing on the actual Team Relentless Live page. So hopefully, I just put a comment there in the comment section on that page for you guys to go to the YouTube video there in the comment section. So that way you'll be able to watch on YouTube and not on that page. I apologize for that, but you know, sometimes technology happens. We have problems like that, but that doesn't stop us from moving on board and moving on with the show. So if you missed the first part, we really didn't cover a lot yet. We just were doing some introductions. So if you are just tuning in, then I just wanted to welcome you if you're in the right place, if you are here for the full-time income formula, how to earn a full-time income from home all online. And I'm really excited because I have a special guest with me tonight, Arnold Haynes, and you're going to be hearing his story, his powerful story of how he's been able to become a top producer inside of his company in just a little over a month. So what I'm going to do is I have some slides here that I'm going to kick us off with. So that way you guys can get into the content that I have prepared for you. So hopefully you'll be able to see my slides and actually hear me live. So let me just check back here in the comment section just to make sure that you guys are able to see. Okay, looks like somebody's asking, are we live? All right. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my slides here so we can get into the content for tonight. Okay, so you should be able to see my slides now on how to earn a full-time income from home all online. Let me just double check and make sure. Okay. All right, so you should be able to see my slides here, the full-time formula for how to earn a full-time income from home all online. Well, if you're looking at this picture, you're probably wondering, okay, what is this all about? Well, for those of you, if you are on this Hangout and I was not the one to personally invite you, you don't really know my background or who I am. My name is Angela Carter, and I got started in the home-based business industry back in 2010. I graduated from the University of Texas School of Law in Austin, Texas, back in 2008. Graduated very excited, had my law school diploma on one hand and $220,000 in student loan debt. Yes. And you can say ouch, because that is a lot of debt. And I graduated, like I said, in 2008. And if you remember, that was when the economy really took a nosedive. And I was somewhat fortunate and able to find a job, but it was a temporary job. And that meant no benefits, that meant no health insurance, no dental, no 401k, nothing, right? So I ended up getting a temp job and with no benefits, but when there was work that we were working, and when there wasn't any work, we were laid off. So it was kind of this on again, off again thing. And being someone who was, single, didn't have a spouse to another additional stream of income to support myself, I knew that I could not stay in that situation. I couldn't allow someone else to be in full control of my income. So I began, after I got licensed in 2009, really started looking for work, looking for a permanent job, a job with benefits preferably, right? And couldn't find work. And so I was still stuck on this temp job that I hated going to every single day, would get up, dreaded going to work every day. And back in around January of 2010, ended up getting laid off for about 3 to 4 months. And during that time, I was just so frustrated because I would apply for jobs and couldn't find work. And I don't know about you guys, but if you have any debt, you know that those lenders, right, they don't play. So when you can't pay, they don't care, right? So I just knew that I had to get out of the situation, and I knew that I never wanted to be in that situation again, where now my financial security, my financial stability was in the hands of someone else. And so I became open to another way of generating income. And one of my friends was actually in a home-based business. I knew nothing about this industry. I am not entrepreneurial. I didn't come from a family of entrepreneurs, but I got curious. I saw her post on Facebook, so I checked it out. Long story short, I joined her home-based business, got started in this industry, and really thought that I would succeed. I was like, oh, I can learn. I can figure it out. I went to law school, became an attorney. Okay, this can't be that hard. Well, I struggled. Therefore, the picture that you see on the screen there, because that's how I felt for so long in this industry. And here's what happened. I joined, got started, and only brought in about 5 people total in 2 years. In 2 years. And I tried everything to succeed. I went online. I Googled, MLM tips, how to have success in network marketing. I was so eager to learn, and I stumbled across so many different things. I bought ebooks. I've been in part of online lead generation marketing systems that promised to show me how to build my home-based business, and I still failed. And so it got to the point, end of 2011, and I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, ulcerative colitis, back in law school. And the end of 2011, got extremely sick, so much to the point where I had to move back home and live with my mother. And this was the end of 2011. And that's really like rock bottom for me. That was when I hit rock bottom, and it was to the point where, I said, how did I end up here? I was trying to rebuild my health. It got so bad sometimes where, I couldn't even move. And here I was, no health insurance, right? So I was stuck with medicine that had a free medicine program that I could get. And it wasn't the medicine that I wanted. It wasn't the medicine that I needed, but it was free. And I remember so many times just being in that situation and thinking, how did I get here? And how do I get out? And am I going to be able to get out? Because it was a huge weight on me. You got to think about it. Not only did I have $200-something thousand still on debt, not only was I unemployed, but now here I am with an illness that I can't control. And I don't know if you've ever been in that position where you hit rock bottom, where you feel like, man, life just smacked me in the face, and I don't know how I'm going to dig myself out of this. And that's where I was at in 2011. And what happened was I started getting these little checks from that first company, that first home-based business that I started. And it was like $14 checks, $28 checks. And I just started thinking, like, man, if I could just figure out how to grow this, I believe in it. I believe you can make money in it. But if I could just learn how to grow this and how to make this happen, then I would be able to really get out and get out for good. And now whenever I have kids, they will never have to go through this ever again in their life because I would have figured the way out. So after I got better, I said, okay, you know what, I'm going to get back into this, right? I'm going to really build this. But I said, I'm not going to believe these little online people anymore, right? I said, I don't believe them. They're hype artists. I'm not doing it their way no more. I tried it. I tried the online marketing thing. It don't work. I'm going to do the exact opposite of what they said to do. So I said, I'm going to, cold call leads. I'm just going to buy a bunch of home business opportunities, people who saw an ad and said, hey, they wanted to start a home-based business. So I decided to call these strangers who didn't know who the heck I was. And I said, okay, let me figure out and let me do it this way. So I ended up buying these leads, and for 3 months did not pick up the phone at all because I was too scared. I was too nervous. So finally, after getting sick and tired of spending all this money every single month, I said, you know what, let me just pick up the phone. Picked up the phone, and there were people who didn't answer. Right, because they had caller ID and they're like me. They looked at and they're like, I don't know that number, so they didn't answer. Right. Then there were some people who did answer, and they were very nice. And I said, hey, I pointed them to my business. They said they would check it out and never heard back from them ever again. Then there are the people who I wish had never picked up the phone, right, because they screamed their ear off at me. And I just remember saying, you know what, I didn't go to school to go through all of this, right? I did not start my home-based business to be miserable and hate what I'm doing every single day. And so it got to the point where I said, you know what, I'm done. I quit. I'm through. I was like, I can't figure this thing out. I passed the bar exam. I've been in law. This home-based business industry is too much. I can't do it. I can't figure it out. I'm done. So I quit. But what ended up happening is I started getting these emails. And I don't know if you guys have ever been on someone else's email list. Maybe you're on mine, or maybe you're on the email list of somebody who invited you on this call, and you get all these emails and all these people saying that they have the way, right? They can show you how to succeed. And I just got so many of those emails, and I was at a point where I was so burnt out that I just said, you know what, I what is this, right? So I got this email about this blogging system and this training that all these people were using, and I just looked at it. I was like, what is this? I've tried, been there, done that. I'm not paying attention to it. But what made me take a second look was the fact that I saw people who were like me, who had failed in this industry. So you see a lot of times online, you see a lot of these success stories of people who they had already succeeded in something before, right? They had already been top leaders, and maybe they're succeeding in this new thing because they brought their whole team over. Well, what I saw with this system, with this training, was something different. I saw people who were, average people, everyday people who had struggled, who were failures, who had failed before like I did, and they were finally having a breakthrough. And I said, you know what, let me just get in and just be nosy. I just said, let me just take a look at what they had to offer. And I got access to that training, and everything changed. I went from being somebody who couldn't even get my family or friends or anybody to take a look at my business to now getting 16 people a day, as you see on that screen, to raise their hand and say, yes, I want to get more information about your business. 16 people, all online. No chasing people, at the grocery store, in the mall, none of that stuff. No picking up the phone and cold calling strangers, but all online. I ended up having a $1,125 day, Christmas Eve. I made more money in one day in my business from home than I did in that previous law job that I hated, right? And you're going to hear some testimonials here about income results, and obviously legally we cannot guarantee your results because we don't know your work ethic. We don't know how bad you want this. We don't know if you're coachable. We don't know if you are willing to follow directions and follow the training. So obviously I can't guarantee results. Results are not typical, but I'm not typical, right? The people that you're going to see, Arnold that's going to come out here in a little bit, we're not typical because we don't have a typical vision for our families, for our future. We're willing to do more and above and beyond what most people are willing to do, but it's possible, right? So if you want to see the average income earnings, you can go to empowernetwork.com/income. Just want to make sure that we're legally compliant, right? But I had a $1,125 day all online, and that was my breakthrough. I ended up attending an event in January in Miami, was able to speak in front of a room because of my results. been able to now be, go from that person who used to look at all these leaders on the leaderboard in all these companies to now finally seeing my name on the leaderboard, not once, not twice, but 10 times. And now being able to be in a position where I'm earning over $4,000 a month. And let me tell you, it's more than what I made on that law job that I hated. And so I want to just share with you guys, because I know a lot of you are on here because you want to be able to make a full-time income. And I want you to see, and I want to show you what will happen once you're able to hit that goal. And the reason why I'm going to share this with you is because I want you to realize that what you're getting ready to fight for, what you're getting ready to build, what you want, what you desire, it's worth it. It's worth it. Because here's what's going to happen. Life now for me has changed, especially in business. What you'll experience is that people will start chasing you, and I say chase in quotes, but people will start hunting you down. You see here on the screen, these are people who have seen my marketing online, my videos, right? Because like I said, I'm not chasing family and friends. I'm not cold calling strangers, but I learned a better way to market so that now people inbox me on Facebook, and as you see there on the screen. You'll have easier sales. So I've had situations because of what I've learned in this training that I'm going to share with you tonight, where I've had people who will go to my website, put in their email address, like Darren that you see here on the screen, on November 1st, right? And same day signs up. So I've had people sign up, and I've gotten sales the same exact day that they've came across my marketing. So sales become easier. I was able to get featured from my company, get interviewed from the company CEO as a rising star, more exposure. When you start getting results, your company will start uplifting you, that gives you more results. And here's what's awesome. I've been able to have freedom. I've been able to now go and travel, right? I live in Michigan, and you see here on the left-hand screen, this is me in Miami in January. That was the place where I was actually speaking in front of the room. Right, to leave Michigan where it's freaking cold, in January, to be able to just go. I didn't have to ask permission. Can I, from a boss? I'm my boss now, and I say, hey, I want to enjoy Miami in January, right? And then on the right-hand side there, you see me in Vegas. I was in Vegas in January of this year. And in Nashville, right? I'll be spending time in this mansion. I got invited by a really successful home business owner to be a part of his mastermind in Nashville. So we'll be spending time in that mansion for three days. But I'm sharing this with you guys because to even see this for myself and to know what I had to go through, right? To be able to have to leave, where I stayed at in Texas because I hit rock bottom, because I was unemployed, because I had so much student loan debt, because I got sick, to have to go live back with my mom, to now being able to chill out in a mansion in Nashville. It's possible. And what I want to do is just share with you that it's not only possible for me, but what's more exciting is that I've been able to duplicate this result. So Arnold, who you'll be hearing from tonight, he's actually been able to do this, and actually in like a faster period of time than I did. You see his name on here on the leaderboard for most signups in one day, and his company hit the leaderboard. And get this, you guys, a little over 1 month to go from a newbie to 1 month and now on the leaderboard. And you see here, he posted in Facebook, in our Facebook group, first time hitting the board for anything. So you guys are going to hear his story tonight. But I want to ask you, are you ready to go full-time? Or are you ready to break free from your job and earn a full-time income from home? Are you ready to be a powerful leader that can help other people succeed as well? So tonight, I'm going to share with you the step-by-step full-time formula, how to go from a newbie to a full-time income earner inside of a home-based business, and how to finally succeed even if you failed in the past. And like I said, you'll be hearing Arnold's story tonight to hear what he did and how you can implement it in your business with the training that we had access to. So if you have not grabbed a pen and a piece of paper yet, I want you to go ahead and grab a pen and a piece of paper, because I'm going to share with you the step-by-step formula for how to design a full-time income in any home-based business. So I know tonight we may have a lot of different people who are in different companies in the industry. It doesn't matter what company you're in, doesn't matter what business you're promoting, but this will work for you no matter what. So go ahead and grab a pen and a piece of paper, and we're going to give you literally the blueprint for designing a full-time income. So step one And let me give you some time here to grab a pen and a piece of paper. Okay, so step one is you want to calculate how much money you need to go full time. You got to get clear. I know a lot of people who are like, yeah, I want to hit full time income, but how much money do you need to earn each month to be able to, leave and walk away from your job and be full time in your home based business? So you want to calculate, how much money, do you spend on rent or your mortgage, on food, on utilities, on, gas, on insurance. All of your expenses, you want to get a number and know the number that we want to hit. So you want to get clear on how much money you need to earn to go full time. And you might need to do that, after you get off the hangout tonight, but really get clear, right? Write down exactly the amount of money that you need to bring in each month so that you can be able to kiss your job goodbye. So once you calculate that number, step two is now you want to figure out how many sales you need to bring into your home-based business to hit that income goal. Now this varies depending on your company, depending on how much commission your company pays out, but you want to figure out how many sales you need to bring into your business to hit that income goal. And I'm going to give you guys an example of this, like a real life example, so you can kind of see how to actually break this down. But you want to calculate how many sales you need to bring in order to hit that income that you calculated in step one. Now, step three is you want to calculate how many leads you need to generate to hit that sales goal. So what do I mean by a lead? A lead is somebody who has raised their hand and said, yes, I want to get more information about your products or about your service or about your business opportunity. Now, online, a lead is somebody who goes to a website and put in their email address to get more information from you about your product or about your service or about your business opportunity. So we need to figure out how many leads, how many of those people coming to your website every single day, putting in their email address to get more information, how many you need in order to hit the sales goal that you calculated in step two. And like I said, I'm going to give you some average numbers. If you're like, well, I don't know how many I'll need, you'll see in the example here in a little bit to figure that out for you, to help you figure that out. So those are the first three steps. Now, step four is to now choose your marketing strategies. So once you know in step three how many leads, how many people interested in your business you now need to figure out, okay, how am I going to find those people? How am I going to drive them to my website, right? So this is where we choose your marketing strategies. There's free strategies like blogging and video marketing. Those are the two that I use because, like I said, I was unemployed. I had $200,000 in student loan debt, so I didn't have money to do all this paid advertising. I learned how to use blogging and how to use video marketing to grow my business to now I'm at the point where I'm generating enough income in my business to do paid ads, but I didn't start there. So you want to choose your marketing strategies. Step five is to watch training related to those strategies and take action, follow those trainings, and then get results. And then rinse and repeat. You just keep doing the same marketing strategies, keep getting results, and rinse and repeat. And then step 8 is now guide other people through those steps. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give you an example here of what this will look like. So let's say, for example, we have Tasha, and Tasha's monthly income goal is $3,000 a month. If she makes $3,000 a month in her business, she's able to walk away from her job and earn a full-time income. And let's just say in Tasha's business, in her company, when a new person gets started, someone who's just like her, who wants to be able to, join a home-based business opportunity and wants to be able to earn a full-time income from home, let's say when that new person gets started with Tasha and they get started in building their business, if they get the top package in her company, she gets $200. So she gets $200 for each new person who wants to do what she's doing. Okay, so now we need to figure out how many new people does Tasha need to get every single month in order to make $3,000 a month. So we just take the $3,000 and we divide it by the $200 that she gets for each new rep. And that means 15 new people that Tasha needs to bring on board. So she needs to find 15 other people who want to be able to build a home-based business like she's doing. Well, now we go backwards and we say, okay, for her to get 15 people, how many leads, how many people every single day does she need to raise their hand and say, yes, Tasha, I want to learn more about your business? Well, here is the number that you want to pay attention to. What we found online on average is that for every 10 to 20 leads that you get equals one new sign up inside of your business. Okay, now what I've noticed is that for a new person, 1 out of 20 is more realistic. So that's the number that you want to use. So 1 out of 20 is 0.05. So what we want to do is take the number of people that you need and divide it by 0.05. So for Tasha, as you see there on the screen, she needed 15 new people every single month. So we're going to take the 15 and divide it by 0.05, and that means she needs 300 leads every single month, or 10 leads a day, putting in their email address on her website saying, yes, Tasha, I want to get more information about your business. So that's 10 people a day. Okay? Now, what we've noticed is that 1 out of 30 people that you contact or that sees your website, right, that has that box for them to put in their email address, about 1 out of 30 will actually say yes and put in their email address. So in order for Tasha to get 10 people to say yes, we need to divide it by 0.30. So that means we need 33 people to go to her website every single day to get 10 people to put in their email address and say, yes, Tasha, I want to get more information about your business. And on average, out of those 10 people a day, she will be able to get 15 new people a month and make $3,000 a month in her business, day in, day out, month after month. She knows that she can hit this predictably and consistently, and that is the formula to go full-time in your business, and that is the formula for now being able to hit that number every single month. Because I don't know about you, but if you're earning a consistent check, right, every single week or every 2 weeks, however your company pays you, you want to have a consistent income in your business as well, right? So when you leave your job, you don't have to ever go back. Well, that is the way that you can do that, the way you can figure out how to earn a consistent income in your business is to know your numbers, right, to know your numbers. So let me check here before I go into the next slide. Let me see if I have any questions. Hopefully you guys were able to go to the YouTube video here, because for some reason on our teamrelentlesslive.com, on that particular website, our feed is not coming through. So I've been directing people to go to the actual YouTube video link here. So hopefully you guys were able to move over. Okay, looks like it, okay, so it looks like you guys were able to move over. Okay, so let me continue. All right, so that was the formula, you guys. Now let's talk about the reason why most people struggle, right? So you say, okay, Angela, that sounds good, that looks great, got the numbers, but why, if it's that easy, why are people struggling, right? Why are people still struggling to go full time? Well, a lot of it is because of a lack of knowledge and training, right? They don't know, right? They don't even know that formula, what I just shared with you. But a lot of the reason why most people struggle to go full time in their business is because of a lack of massive exposure. So like I mentioned, right, in Tasha's case, she's going to have to expose her business to 33 new people every single day in order to get 10 of them to say, yes, I want to take a look at what you have to offer. Most people are not getting in front of 33 people, 3 new people a day, 5 new people a day. And I want you to ask yourself, how many new people am I asking to take a look at my business every single day? And does it match the number that you need? And if it's not, that's the reason why you're not hitting your full-time income goal in your business. And there's a lot of reasons why people are not doing that massive exposure. For me, it was because I hated what I had to do in order to do that massive exposure. I didn't want to cold call leads, right? I didn't want to chase family and friends. So you got to actually want to do and enjoy what it is that you're in order to expose your business. So a lack of massive exposure, a lack of lead flow. They're not getting people to say yes, to take a look at their business. And they have no credibility. So for you, if you have not yet earned a full-time income, if you're not even earning maybe $100 a month, or maybe you have yet to make your first sale, it could be, a lack of credibility or a lack of results. And you say, well, how can I then, if I don't have results yet, Angela, how can I build up to the point where I'm at where you're at, where I can have a full-time income? We have to realize that most of us who got started, all of us that got started, we started out from the bottom. We started out as a newbie. And the way that you go from a newbie to a top producer to a full-time income earner is you want to sell your last result. So even if you have not made a single penny yet inside of your business, you can learn how to generate a result in your business to now get another result, to now get a bigger result, to get an even bigger result, and now watch yourself get on the leaderboard and earn a full-time income. So what do I mean by a result? The first result that you want to get is just getting traffic, just getting exposure. So for me, like I said, I started out as a newbie too. I didn't have any money, right? I didn't make any money in my business. You know, I didn't start out day one with money in my business. Well, how did I get that first sale? A lot of people are not teaching this, and I had to learn. I had to get access to training that showed me how. Well, the first thing I did is I learned how to do videos, how to do blogging, to now get exposure, so that now I could turn right back around in my videos and my blog posts and say, look, I just got a lot of exposure. I just got, 100 views to my video for promoting my business. And if you want, right, if you want to get massive exposure, right, I can show you. If you join me, I can show you how to get massive exposure and really build this business. So for you, your first goal needs to be to get massive exposure, right, to use some online marketing strategies. And we're going to share with you, me and Arnold are going to share with you what we've used to get results and what we're helping our customers use, our team members use to get results. But your first result needs to be, hey, look, I just got 5 people. I just got 100 people to check out my video or to check out my blog post about my business, and I didn't have to chase my family and friends. You get that result first, because what will happen is now you can use that result to start getting leads, start getting people raising their hand and saying, yeah, I want to learn that too. I want to build a home-based business, and I don't want to have to chase my family and friends. And now they'll opt in, they'll go to your website, and they'll say, yeah, I want to take a look at your business. And this is what you see here are actual leads that I've generated from blogging, using the platform that I'm going to share with you later tonight. And then here are some of the early signups that I got, right? The early sales that I made in my business, because what will happen is those leads will now start turning into signups to sales. And you can go right back out into the marketplace and say, look, I got this many people, right? I got this many sales coming into my business. And you just notice here, it wasn't a lot in the beginning, but I was able to now use those results to get a bigger result. Like I mentioned, we work with a lot of people who are in different companies. Jennifer McGraby is one of our customers. She's in 5 Links. She's in a company called 5 Links. And she got started on August 27th with our blogging platform, with our training that I'm going to tell you about a little bit here on August 27th. And within a couple of days, used our video marketing training that you're going to learn a little bit more about. And she was able to get 200 views within 2 days. Right? So that's the massive exposure she was able to get. From that, right? From that, she was able to now get leads. So she's working her way up, right? Like I showed you. So she messaged me on Facebook. She's like, I got 2 opt-ins, 2 leads today. I never got them before that quickly. She's like, I did get them that fast before, but I was using paid marketing. She's like, this is free, and I'm getting them. So she's now generating leads for free, right? From video, from getting results from video, from what she's learned in our training. And then now, guess what happened? She got her first sale. As you can see here, sponsor Jennifer McGraw. Got her first sale online within, I think it's like, what, 1.5, 2 weeks, September 8th. She used that formula that I shared with you guys. Lee Rowland, same thing. He got access to the Facebook marketing training that we have access to, and he used it, applied the training, and he's like, now I have people inboxing me, Angela, on Facebook, asking me what it is that I do. People are chasing him. So how do you apply the full-time formula to your business? Well, if you were invited on this hangout, we're ready to help 30 people apply this to become top producers in their company and to earn a full-time income from home. So if you want to be one of those 30 people and you want to get our help, so the person that invited you on this hangout, if you want to be able to now get their assistance to go through and get access to the same training, the same blogging platform, get access to the same systems that we've used and that Jennifer McGraby from 5 Links used, Lee Rowland used, you can now see what we did. So we used something called Empower Network. Now, Empower Network is a blogging platform and online marketing training for network marketers and home-based business owners to give them massive exposure, generate leads, get sales, product sales for their business, and also recruit and bring on new distributors into their business. Now, why are we such a big advocate on blogging? Blogging, our Kalatu blogging platform is our flagship product. And why blogging has been really powerful for me is that, like I said, I've been able to get a lot of massive exposure using blogging, using videos, and it allowed me to be able to get in front of a targeted group of people. people who were already searching for my company's products, searching for our business opportunity. I was able to get in front of people who are already interested, and not my family or friends or people who just weren't interested in building a business. So that's the power of a blog. So you may be wondering, okay, Angela, that worked for you, that worked for some of the other people that you saw there, but can this really work for me, and does this really work for someone who's brand new? Well, I want to introduce you to my special guest tonight, Arnold Haynes, because he has a powerful story. He got started just under 2 months ago in his business, and just from applying the full-time income and the top producer formula that I share with you tonight, and getting access to Empower Networks training and the blogging platform, he's been able to hit the company leaderboard for most signups in a day. I think he was like number 7, just in under 2 months. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him out so he can share his story. So Arnold, are you on the line?
Hey, what's going on, Angela? How's everybody doing?
Hey. So you've been crushing it in your business.
Well, I mean, Angela, I got to be honest. It's because of the coaching. I was just taking notes myself, because it's the coaching that you provided for me that allowed me to get to where I am right now. So I'm very thankful for your leadership and your coaching. And it's a formula that it works for me, can work for anybody,
So tell, for those that don't know your background and your story, what profession were you in, what career did you have before you got in the home-based business industry, and kind of what led you into this world?
Wow. Well, I'll put it like this. I'm involved in a number of different things. The first thing I got involved in, of course, I was in the military, so I'm a veteran. To make a long story with that, but because I want to tell you all this stuff, we'll be here all night. But basically, I got started in the military, but in 1999 and 2003, I actually found myself lying in a hospital bed in a coma, with the doctors telling my family that we don't think he's going to make it, but if he does, he'll probably be a vegetable because of the injuries I suffered. Okay, so that's where I was at in 2003. As a result of the injuries I suffered, I was medically retired from the military in 2005. Okay, so that led me on a journey where I got involved in a number of different things. I came out. I started working at a grocery store to try to make ends meet. From there, I was told, just like many of us have been, you need to go to college, get a degree. That's what I did. I went to college. I got my degree. Still couldn't find gainful employment after that. Wasn't the field that I wanted to be in. Wasn't happy. Just felt like there was more to life. You know what I mean? And even when I go back to when I was lying in that hospital bed, to me, it gave me a sense of the value of time, and purpose and things like that. And so fast forward to was it 2008? I actually got a job with the engineering firm. Got laid off. Okay, got laid off. Again, went to college, and around 2013 or so, I became an educator. Started teaching, and that was crazy. That was rough, I will say. But I did that for a little while. But again, I just didn't feel like I was at home. I didn't feel like I was in the place I needed to be at. Simply because I wanted to be free. And I don't know if there's anybody out there that wants to be free, because what we're talking about is a formula to get you from where you are to actually be a full-time employee. I mean, have your own full-time business and making money on full-time. I just wasn't happy. And I'm a big advocate of doing things that you're passionate about, doing things that make you happy. So in 2013, I took a leap, and I joined a traditional network marketing company. Now, this is where the story gets similar to yours, because I was out there doing all the crazy, stupid stuff that my upline told me to do because I thought it would work. Number one, okay, I was out there chasing friends and family. Okay, I'm still apologizing right now to friends and family for some of the torture I put them through. Okay. Number two, I was out there chasing strangers down. I mean, I was in Walmarts. I was stalking people in Starbucks. Oh yeah, I was in Walmart. I was hitting it hard, walking all up and through Walmart. Excuse me, Do you keep your options open when it comes to making money? All those little crazy, corny lines, okay? And I would be all night sometimes because I was like, I got to get 5 leads. I got to get 5 because my upline said I need to at least get 5 leads, right? And so I did all that. I with that because it wasn't me, and I was like, this something is just not right about doing this, and there has to be a better way. I was doing the 3-way calls. I did recruit somebody. I had to go through their friends and family, and you can see the look on their faces a lot of times, and they could tell that this was uncomfortable for them, and I felt weird just making them uncomfortable.
Right.
So basically, what happened was I got online. I started searching. I was doing the things that you did. I started looking up stuff like how can I get better at prospecting, how can I get more leads, and all that kind of stuff. I was just looking, searching for something, reading books, listening to audio. Fortunately for me, I ran into one of your videos. That's the fortunate thing because I was actually trying to figure out how can I get more leads, and you had a video on leads, on recruiting and things like that. And I didn't hesitate. I was like, I need to know more. Let me see what she's talking about. And so I clicked on there, opted in, and I liked what I heard. And so I got involved. And so now I'm affiliated with Empower Network. And I'm telling you, it's been like night and day. And I like what you said about, you make sure that you put out the results. Nobody ever taught me this, everything you shared basically is what I've implemented in my business. Everything you shared, I actually took the notes real quick when you talked about. Real quick, let me go through this because I regurgitate what you said because you're talking about duplication, and this is how it happened. I mean, you talked about calculating how much money you need a month, looking at the sales you need, looking at leads. Choosing a strategy, your training, watching the training, getting results, and then do it all over again, right? Mm-hmm. And then after that, you guide others. And so that's what's happening now. You did that for me. You gave me the information that I needed, right here, and I'm actually seeing it work for myself. So I started off I would post videos on, man, I got 2 leads today, right? I was excited. I was so excited because I was like, I didn't have to go out there and stalk anybody in Walmart to get these 2 leads. I basically put up a blog, 2 leads, right? And so I was just excited about that. So I posted that, and then it went from there to to getting 10 leads, saying and things like that. And so there were a couple of days I've gotten 20 leads using different strategies and things like that. So it's getting more and more consistent. And now just recently I got some signs, and so. It works the way you said. It actually works, and I'm telling you, you guys that are out there, if you're looking for something that working for a better way, if you're where Angela and I where we were, if you want to be where Angela is now, and she's skyrocketing, she's going higher. And the goal is, I'm looking at her and I'm following her lead.
You're next because I know the progression, right? So all it takes is because you forgot to mention that you hit the leaderboard. How did that feel to see your name?
Yeah, I hit the leaderboard. Look, see, I'm so amped up right now. You know what I mean? I hit the leaderboard, and when I found out I hit the leaderboard, I was so excited. I had to post it everywhere. You know what I mean? I was like, I hit the leaderboard for the first time. I didn't even realize that you had posted it already, but I was so excited because that's something that's never happened, especially in a short period of time like that. And it's simply because I followed step by step the formula, the top producing formula that you laid out tonight. And so if people want to take charge of your life, if you're ready to make a move, if you're ready to get from where you are to where you truly know you should be at, then you want to step into and implementing that top producer formula, because I'm telling you right now, it does work, and I'm seeing results. So.
And I was saying too that I know the progression. So I know even for me, all it takes is you hit that leaderboard once, you can do it. It'll keep happening over and over again, and then what will happen is you'll look up and now you're at full-time income. So you're on track.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Good.
It's gonna happen, and you know, all of you guys that are watching this, it's possible for you because, like I said, I saw so many success stories. You see it in a lot of companies that people on stage, and they may have been successful before in other things. Me and Arnold were two people who we never cracked the code to success, and so that's what encouraged me because I saw so many people who were for this is first timers, and that to me is when you have a formula is when other people can use it and they get results. That's the whole definition of a formula, right? So I'm really excited, Arnold. I'm glad that you're able to come out here. And so let's show the people. I'm going to show them now how they can go ahead and put this formula into action in their business so they can get results. So let me go back here to my slides. And let me just share with you guys, Arnold's not the only person, right, that's using this to get results. Like I said, Jennifer McGraby used our video checklist that we have here that Arnold's been using as well to get 200 views in 2 days to her 5 links business. I'm going to show you guys here how to get that too. But Terry Malveaux, some of you may have been invited by Terry on the call. Terry was able to get 43 leads in only 4 hours, right? Jennifer McGraby, I mentioned that before. She got 2 leads just from video, from what she's learning. Jacqueline Walter, who's in Arbonne, right? She said, I just got a lead from my Facebook fan page. She loves the backdoor Facebook marketing strategy. She's having more fun in her business now, like Arnold, right? Like she doesn't have to go out here and do all of this crazy, strange, stalkerish stuff. She's having fun, and that's what it's all about, you guys. Marie Ocean, now get this, she's in 5 links, and she used to pay someone $1,000 to market online to get results, and she wasn't seeing results. But now, because of what she learned here in Empower with our training, she's now been able to get on the first page of YouTube for her business to market her 5 links business. Felicia now has people booking appointments with her, right? So can you imagine, to go from someone like me who was always like cold calling leads, but now Felicia has been able to, she implemented a strategy I shared with her to now get people to book an appointment to talk to her. So so that's what you can get, right? More leads, also more sales. Arnold's, you heard Arnold's story, you saw my results. But Sherry King said when I first joined Empower, I also joined so that it could help me with my MLM to boost customer sales and not so much to recruit. So some of you guys might want to get product sales. She said I simply blog daily about things pertaining to my company. It was a health and wellness company, so she did those type of posts, and now she says she's been getting customers for those products nonstop from the work that she put in months ago. Janelle Glenn, right? She said she was in her first company and didn't earn a thing, right? She struggled for 2.5 years. But with the skills I'm learning in the Empower Network, it got me earning checks. I can't believe it. Courtney Carter said, I received an email saying someone signed up under me in my business, and I don't even know them. First time ever. So I want to ask you, what's your why? You heard Arnold talk about what he wanted. He wanted freedom. He wanted to be able to do something that he loved, to be, doing things that he was passionate about. You heard my why. I want to know, what's your why? Is it freedom? Right? Is it being able to now, like you see here, be able to grow your business even while you're sleeping, right? This is an example of a lead that I had coming in at 2:25 in the morning. Here's some other leads that I got coming in at 1:37, 1:58 a.m., right? Do you want that freedom? You can start experiencing it now as you're building your business. Maybe you want to have more fun and actually enjoy what you're doing. You don't want to do the stalkerish things that were traditionally taught, right? But you want to be able to, really master this. And really master having people now see the value in what it is that you have to offer, so much to the point where they see it, they opt in, they put in their email address to learn more, like Charisse here, and the same day they sign up and they join. You see here, she opted into my email list, and the same day got started. Sign up date, June 10th. Maybe you want to make more money, right? Maybe you had debt like I did, and you want to be able to now be able to bring enough income in your business to now pay off that debt. Maybe you want to make an impact. So here's the deal. If you want to go full-time, if you're ready to go full-time, here's what we're going to do for you. Like Arnold says, we have the blueprint, right? It works. We've seen it. We've shown you the proof. We've shown you the results. It's a formula that if you implement it, you can get results. And so if you sign up by 5 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, April 9th, you're going to get access to an online marketing mastery training that I'm doing tomorrow night at at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you can't make it live, that's fine. We'll record it. But I'm actually going to go through and show you guys how I'm using videos. And if we can get Arnold to come on, he can show kind of like what he's doing with his videos to get results. But if you want access to that training, which will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m., only for those of you who get started by 5 p.m. tomorrow, you want to go ahead and get started. I know on the Team Relentless Live page, we had a get started button. And I know a lot of you couldn't see the video on there. So just get back with the person that invited you on this hangout and get started with them. But if you get started, it's only $25. And what will happen is we won't leave you hanging. When you get started, you'll get a welcome email from the person that invited you on this hangout, and they will book a phone strategy session with you. And like I said, if you get access and you join by 5 p.m. tomorrow, you will be able to get a link and get invited on that hangout that I'm doing tomorrow night. And me and Arnold, we're gonna go through and we're gonna give it all, show you guys exactly what we're doing to generate those leads. I'm gonna be doing some video marketing training to show you guys what you can do so you can now duplicate. We want to see you get results in your business. We want to see you hit the leaderboard in your company. But here's how we're going to make it even easier. If you notice from a lot of the testimonials and success stories you heard, a lot of them was talking about this YouTube training, right? Well, you're going to get access to that. For those of you who get started by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, you'll get access to our YouTube checklist, and you'll get access to our Facebook script, the backdoor marketing that Jacqueline was using to generate leads in her Arbonne business, and you'll get a training on how to post on Facebook to have people inbox you, like Lee Rowland talked about in that testimonial that you saw from him. So those are the bonuses that you get if you get started by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So here's the deal. There's no risk, right? There's a 14-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So if you get in and by some chance you get all of this value and all of this training and it still is not a right fit for you, you can get your money back. So there's no risk. There's a 14-day money-back guarantee. So even if you've never blogged before, if you're brand new to this, you can definitely still get results. You have Sandra Clayman here. She was brand new, was challenged by technology, got started. She's in Mary Kay, and she was like, Angela, I just love the way that her technology challenges were handled. And like I said, so if you're brand new to this and you're like, I've never blogged before, this is really easy. So I'm just going to show you real quick here before we wrap up. I'm going to go into the Empower back office and actually show you how easy it is to blog. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. So when you get started in Empower, you can go ahead and click here. And now this is how easy it is to blog, you guys. So there's a video that you can watch that walks you through step by step, right, how to set up your blog. But if you go to Post and click Add New, this is like, if you've ever written a resume on a Word doc, or if you ever wrote an email or a Facebook post, this is it. So you put your title here, put the title here, and then you can start writing your blog post here. Now here's what's so awesome. If you're like, hey, I don't know what to write about, it'll actually give you an idea. It says, give me an idea. So they'll give you topics to blog about. If you're like, hey, I don't even know what to put as my title, you could put in your topic of what you want to write about, and it'll actually give you title ideas. That's how easy this is. And then now, right after you wrote your post, you just click Publish, and now it's published. It's that easy, guys. It's that simple. And like I said, there's videos that walk you through step by step how to do this, but as you can see, it's very, very easy. Let me go back here. So I usually get the question, is this compliant with my company? You can customize your blog. So if you're in, It Works or Gano Gold, any other company, you can customize it. So that way it doesn't have to be anything about Empower Network on there. So let me go back through here. So you may be wondering, what do I blog about? Well, you can blog about what you're learning in Empower, just like Arnold was talking about. Take what you're learning in the training that you get in Empower and turn around and shoot a video on it, because people will see, wow, okay, you know a lot about this home business thing, and they want to partner with you. Just like now people are signing up to join Arnold in his business, and now he's hitting the leaderboard, and he's on track now to earn a full-time income. And so you just want to turn around and share what you're learning in the training that you have access to in Empower. You can also blog about the connections and relationships you're building in your business. and some of the challenges and struggles and the results that you're getting in your business. That's what Arnold has been doing. That's what I've been doing. Talk about the results that your team is getting. Those are some of the things that you blog about. So if you are ready to get access to this formula, ready to get results, go ahead and get started today for only $25. Get back with the person that brought you onto this hangout. They have access to those bonuses as well. So you don't have to get started with me or anything. You can get started with Arnold. You can get started with, I know if Terry invited you on the call, if Jazindra, if Priscilla, any of those people that invited you on the call, you can still get access to that training that's happening tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You just have to make sure that you get started with one of us by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they have access to these bonuses as well. So you'll be able to still get access to these bonuses, the YouTube marketing checklist, the Facebook script, the Facebook updates, and now people can start chasing you down, and you can now build a full-time income inside of your home-based business. So make sure that you get started, get back with the person that invited you on here, and get started by 5 p.m. tomorrow, and watch your email inbox for a welcome email from them, and they will get on the phone. When in that welcome email, you'll be able to book a time with them so they can get on the phone and really help you map out your numbers for your business, kind of like what I did earlier on this hangout, but really work with you specifically. That's the reason why a lot of people are getting results, because we actually work with our customers, right? You're not going to get moved through a system, and you're not going to get abandoned. You're going to get someone on the phone with you, working with you one-on-one during your strategy session to help you get started on the right track. So I am going to wrap it up tonight, but really just say, what is your why worth? Is it worth it to you to get results in your business? This is really what this is all about. It's about affecting change. It's about now taking control of your own income and having the freedom, living the life that you want. And I can tell you, just from seeing Arnold, to me, it was worth me getting involved, getting started, getting results, so that now he was inspired somehow, some way from my videos, and now he's inspiring other people to lead and take charge of their life and lead the way and provide a better, lifestyle and a better, a better life for their family. And we're just going to keep doing it, and we're on a mission to help so many of you finally succeed and finally hit a full-time income inside of your home-based business. So go ahead, get started tonight. We want to welcome all of you that just got started with us. We're really to help. We're ready to see your success story. We're excited about being able to now put you on our slides to share your success story with other people so that they can be inspired by you taking action. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and say thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing your success story with us. If you're ready to go full-time, go ahead and take action, and we would love to welcome you aboard. Good night, everyone.